today we are going to talk about doctors and the different types of doctors. So we've mentioned and touched on a PCP, which is a primary care provider, which is an eyes, ears, nose, and throat doctor, or what we call a filling doctor or endocrine doctor. And these are medical doctors. But now we're going to go down the list of all of the kinds of doctors that we have in the medical profession. Okay? So, you will need to know and understand at least 5 doctors off of this list. Okay? Dermatologist. A dermatologist's primary duties, dermatologists specialize in medical conditions involving the skin. They can diagnose and come up with treatment plans for the skin. And do you know that the skin is the largest cell in our body? That's correct. Our skin is the largest living cell in our body. Okay, moving right on. Cardiologist. A cardiologist is a medical doctor who specializes in the cardiovascular system, which includes blood vessels and the heart. Neurologist. Primary duties of a neurologist solely works on a patient who requires treatment for their nervous system. The nervous system, again, we discussed that the nervous system is a part of the central nervous system in your brain and your spine and all of your nerves. So, your brain being the actual hippocampus, which is considered your mind, which is also a part of the central nervous system. Endocrinologists. Endocrinologists are doctors who specialize in diseases related to the glands of the endocrine system, such as hyperthyroidism, diabetes, obstetricians and gynecologists. Obstetricians and gynecologists, or what we call OBGYNs. A gynecologist is a doctor who specializes in the female reproductive health, including menopause and hormone problems. An obstetrician is a person who delivers children. Internist. These doctors work similarly to a primary care provider in that they can see a patient routinely over a lifetime, unlike their counterparts, a person that is a specialist, where you only would go to a surgeon when you needed surgery. So, an oncologist. An oncologist's primary duties is, and an oncologist is responsible for treating cancer for patients when they're diagnosed. They can either work in radiation, medicine, or other forms of medicine. Gastroenterologist. A gastroenterologist is a physician who focuses on the digestive system or the GI tract. This doctor specializes in the digestive system. Pediatrician. A pediatrician is a doctor that specializes in childhood medicine or those under 18. Some pediatricians will see their patients until they're up to 21 or 23 years old. Psychiatrists. A psychiatrist treat and diagnose conditions of the mind, such as depression, schizophrenia, unlike psychologists who can only treat patients with counseling. A psychiatrist can actually prescribe medications. An anesthesiologist. An anesthesiologist primarily works with surgeons to sedate patients during surgical procedures. They plan and administer anesthesia. A nephrologist. A nephrologist, believe it or not, this doctor is just focuses on singular organs in your body, the kidney. They are often called in for long-term treatment. An ophthalmologist is a type of eye doctor who is trained and certified to provide eye care and perform oral surgery. A pulmonologist often mentioned in the same breath as immunologist. These specialists are in charge of mitigating any pain or health concerns in your lungs. A radiologist specializes in diagnosing and treating conditions using medical imaging tests. They may read and interpret scans such as x-rays. Were we radiologists? And then we have an allergist, immunologist, a doctor who specializes in treating allergies and immunologic disorders is called an allergist and an immunologist. A geriatrician. A geriatrician medicine specializes and focuses on the care of older adults. These specialists identify and treat medical conditions that are common when a person is in their age. Otorhinologist. Otorhinologist. These specialize in surgeons who take care of your head and neck, but they focus on your sinuses, hearing, throat disorders, among other things. A hematologist. A hematologist specializes in hematology, which is the study of blood-forming organs and blood-related diseases. Orthopedist. An orthopedist's primary duties is focused on treatment of patients' bones. They examine and determine if the bone is broke or fractured or needs surgery. A surgeon's primary duties. Surgeons are best known for their abilities to perform a wide variety of surgeries at the operating table. An emergency physician. An emergency physician are trained as physicians and then go through additional training to master their skills in acute diagnosis. Epidemiologist. Epidemiologist studies the causes and patterns of diseases in populations or areas and tries to prevent them. And then you have a pathologist. And a pathologist's primary duties is a medical doctor who studies the causes, indicators, cures, and effects of various diseases. So these are the list of different types of doctors, and we want to make sure you understand them well enough to be able to go over those and answer and list 5 of them and exactly what they are able to do.